Hello ladies, welcome back to the YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. So I wanted to come on and do a video about fear and its impact on your femininity, particularly asking yourself if you are riddled with fear. And I was watching something and it really, kind of spoke to me and made me realize that when we bring up things from the past, when we let negative stereotypes dictate our perspectives, it's a possibility that we could be riddled in fear and or thinking in a scarcity mindset with fear as the foundation. So on your journey to evolving your womanhood and maintaining your femininity, it's important that you think with abundance and that you let go of fear. We all come from experiences that probably we could have done without, right? Like not so good experiences, but it's important to learn from those experiences instead of letting those experiences keep you in bondage to fear. Because you're going to miss a lot of opportunities if you're thinking in fear, or if you're thinking something's bad is going to happen. Another way that something I noticed about myself recently is the too good to be true perspective, right? Like sometimes I tend to come across something really great and I think there's no way that this is how it's supposed to be, that something is going to happen, or I'm going to mess this up. And it is a form of self-sabotage when you're living in fear, or when you think things are too good to be true, when you just subconsciously think that you're undeserving of things that are a blessing to you. Because, it's easy to stay in a place where you're comfortable, where things are routine and predictable, and it's much harder to step into the unknown. But with big risks can come great rewards. But in order to really obtain that ideology, you need to be done with fear. You need to understand that things are not too good to be true. You do deserve this, and you need to think with abundance. This is a mentality, so it doesn't matter what you wear, what you try to learn on the job, how many friends you try to make, the quality of pictures you post on your social media, because it starts from within. And my channel is a femininity channel where I also do some critiques, but I also want to make sure you ladies understand femininity is an internal thing, and it's not always about what you're wearing, the type of people you're around, or the type of job you have, or the type of man you have in your life. It's more so about your mindset. Femininity is a mindset. So that's why when I get on here and I hear other men talking about what they think femininity is, that it's cooking and cleaning and always saying yes and being super respectful and soft, those are just results of a woman being feminine, but it's not femininity, right? Like you can be a very disagreeable, uncooperative woman who knows how to cook a banging steak or a mean catfish, or can organize the house to perfection, but you're argumentative or you're combative, right? And usually men would consider, from the men online, from what I'm hearing, is that they would consider a combative woman not feminine, right? So femininity is not what you're doing, it's what you're thinking, and what you're doing is just a result of your thoughts. So living in fear, being riddled by fear, thinking about the things you want and considering it impossible is also based in fear. It's based in fear because you're thinking that this is going to fail, I'm going to mess up, I came from somewhere bad, so there's no way I can go somewhere good because I've never seen that good in any other people around me and the people that come before me. So how is it possible that I will be able to get something good? And that's all riddled in fear. And when we live our lives in fear, it's very hard to express ourselves. It's very hard to understand that we do deserve good things and great opportunities, and we deserve to have amazing people in our lives. And it can really keep you in bondage. And when it comes to the Black woman in luxury movement, A lot of people criticize this movement. For the life of me, I don't know why. It is also important to understand that it is not healthy to think that all women are going to get millionaires no matter what, just because we think it. But it is healthy to have a goal, to have a standard. And I think the Black Woman in Luxury movement does just that. The Black Woman in Luxury movement is a great movement to get you out of fear-based thinking. It's a great movement for you to participate in so that you can understand how to set standards for yourself, what kind of standards to set that fit you, to help you attain your goals, and to help you learn more about yourself as a woman. So that is a movement that's happening that I strongly support, because it's very good for the Black woman's image, it's very good for the Black woman's mind, and it's very good for getting the Black woman out of fear of doing new things and to get out of this too good to be true way of thinking. You know, it's great to see women that look like you doing things that you think were impossible for women that look like you. And the more we push this narrative around, the easier it's going to be for Black women, all women really, to obtain the unthinkable, to just at least get out of the scarcity mindset. Okay, so you may never get flued out to an island with a Birkin bag waiting for you. However, you see that it's happening somewhere to some women, so you can at least let go of the scarcity mindset and think in abundance, and you can get something that you still never got before that's just as good for you. And there's nothing wrong with that. And I think a lot of people that criticize the Black Woman in Luxury movement, they think it's promoting laziness for Black women. They think it's promoting Black women just deserving things because they exist. And that's not the case. In my mind, it's much more deeper than that. It's just about positive reinforcement of the image for Black women to enjoy the finer things in life, showcasing Black women enjoying the finer things in life, without having to struggle for it, without having to work ridiculously for it, like overwork themselves and be tired in order to get something. It's a movement that promotes Black women being loved on, cherished, valued, and appreciated, and being given a good life, or having themselves in a good life. And pictures like this and pages that show Black women traveling and having a great time are things Black women need to see. It gets us out of scarcity mindset. It gets us into abundance. It gets us out of fear. And when Black women know that they have options for any and everything in life, they're able to pursue anything and everything in life. They're able to work for anything and everything in life. They're able to educate themselves to become better and to not repeat the same mistakes that their mothers made, that their grandmothers made, that their aunties made, and to block out the negativity, to block out the hate, to block out the attacks from everyone everywhere. And in my opinion, I don't know what kind of man wouldn't want a woman like that has that mindset. That should be the goal of every man, to have a woman with this mindset. Instead, you have men wanting to humble women, but a humbled woman isn't a woman that doesn't seem to have an urgency to go and get things if she's too humble. I'm not saying that if you're humble, you're not a go-getter, but usually women that are humbled by other men tend to think that they can't do this because, they don't want to seem big shot around their man. They don't want to seem egotistical around their man because their man will consider it masculine. But real men of power want women who are go-getters, ladies. They do. And to be a go-getter, you need to let go of fear. You need to stop thinking things are too good to be true. And you need to understand that you deserve to be here. Imposter syndrome is really real amongst Black women. It is. You can switch your career at any time. You can travel wherever you want to go. You're welcomed. You can obtain anything you want. And it's okay to think like this. And it doesn't mean that you're literally going to just take everything from everyone. It just means that you have the mindset of, I can do this. And you can. Stop feeling bad for not wanting to live in fear and bondage. Feel good that you have the opportunity to even be on a platform to listen to information. There's lots of women everywhere that don't even have the opportunity to be on their phones right now, or to be on their computer right now. People in general. There's people living in poverty. There's people that are dying, as Kourtney Kardashian would say. And if you're watching this video, it's a good chance that you're not one of those impoverished people. And you can do more for yourself. More than you ever thought before. More than you've ever seen. You can be that change. But you gotta let go of the fear. You gotta let go of it's too good to be true. And you have to stop listening to the haters and the naysayers and the statistics that are against you. It doesn't matter. The stats were probably really high for everything regarding Black women 100 years ago. But guess what? They changed, right? But that's the point. They changed. The numbers can change. So be that change. Get the numbers back up. And it's not hard. It's really not. The thing is, Black women all need to be on code. There is a sisterhood with Black women that is forming. There are movements within this sisterhood that every Black woman can decide for herself which one she wants to be a part of. And just stick to it. And over time, we're going to see change as a group of women. We're going to see change in the forms of, we're going to be healthier. We're going to be nicer. We're going to be more friendly. We're going to have amazing relationships. We're going to have generational wealth. We're going to have wealth and assets to pass down to our babies. That's the goal. So if you're living in fear, surround yourself around positive reinforcement. Stop thinking you can't do things when you're not even half as bad as the woman before you. If you know that you're doing better than the woman before you, you deserve a lot. You can get a lot if you're already doing better. If you're the first woman in your family to do better, then you'll be the first woman in your family to do even more. And hold on to that. So create a routine for yourself. Make a list of things you love, things you want to learn. Get involved in groups. Surround yourself around like-minded people. Read books. Literally read books. Knowledge is so powerful. And it's so important on any journey you're on. Alright, ladies, so that's all I wanted to say for this video. I really hope you guys liked this video. I wanted to do something centered around femininity and growth. I've been doing a lot of divestment content lately and dating content, probably because I'm dating a lot in my personal life right now. But I wanted to come on and give you ladies something to encourage you. So I hope you like this video. Don't forget to leave a comment, subscribe, share this video with a friend. Please, please, please like this video. And yeah, leave a comment down below. I want to know your thoughts on fear. How did you get over it? Where were you before and where are you now? And where do you plan to go? So until next time, ladies, bye.